Hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafa3094, and welcome back to the monthly update video. And today we're all going to be talking about what games we're going to be checking out this month on June, as well as discussing potential future upcoming updates on regarding the Armored 3 films. So keep an eye out for those, because currently right now we are in a rework right now because I did lost a lot of information and data on it. Although I do have some of the old footages left, I am going to have to pretty much do a whole reshoot on the stuff that I lost on some of the film projects. So the Armored 3 film projects are still coming, but it is going to be a slow process because now I got to re-download a lot of mods. I gotta re-download a lot of different mods because some mods have been removed here and there as well on the Steam Workshop too. So unfortunately I'm going to have to either use a different mod or try to find a replacement for it. It could be an older version, could be a newer version. Hopefully we get the latest version, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, it's just going to be a little bit delay on the Armored 3 film projects. So no ETA on whenever I'm going to release the film, but I do plan to release the trailer for my latest Armored 3 film, Hokkaido the Destroyer. So I am going to be still working on that, but film release, I did initially promise to release this early of 2023. Like I said, unfortunately, a lot of mods have been removed, and I lost a lot of information and footage as well. Since I did a little of a Windows reset because my PC was running a little bit garbage, so I had to do a Windows reset to make sure everything's working properly. And in the process, I did lost a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be a little bit delay on that. So hopefully you guys bear with me, and hopefully we'll get that trailer released ASAP. But other than that, without further ado, let's get into what we're going to be playing this month on June. And we got a couple of games to check out, a lot of big ones too, for a matter of fact. So you probably have noticed Diablo 4 technically comes out 2 days from now, but because I bought the game early, I am able to play the game early. And I do plan on doing a full playthrough on Diablo 4. I did initially want to make it as a mini series, but after playing for like almost a good 2 hours of the game, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a full playthrough because I don't think I haven't done a full playthrough on Diablo in the channel yet, and Diablo 4 is going to be the first. And once I do beat the game, I do plan on doing a full playthrough on Diablo 2 as well, but that's going to be in the future. So that's going to be in the backlog of my schedule at the moment, because right now I'm going to focus on Diablo 4 and a whole bunch of other games I want to play. So that's probably not going to come out for a while. And who knows what other expansions or any DLC they have planned for Diablo 4, but if they do release an expansion pack, I will play it as well. And so far, my experience with the game is pretty good. Surprisingly, for an early access launch, it runs really well. I wouldn't say early access, but early release. So the game is out early. So it's not really early access, but it's out early. And surprisingly, it runs really well. I have no issues with the servers, server disconnecting. So overall experience pretty good, and I'm very impressed that they even nailed that, because most games that come out, a week early, they don't really run that well. So I had to give big kudos to the team who work on the game. Absolute big kudos for releasing such a good release. So I will be playing more Diablo 4, and I'm really hoping you guys are looking forward to it, because like I said, this is the first time I'm going to be doing a full playthrough on Diablo 4. And it's probably going to be, as we keep, it's probably going to be a daily type of upload type of system too. So I'll probably play some of that. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll probably have the game completed. It depends how much I play Diablo 4. But knowing how addicting this game can get, I will probably be playing a lot of it. But yep, Diablo 4 is going to be the main highlight for June. And let's not forget about Street Fighter 6. Now I've been playing almost 4 or 5 hours of World Tier mode, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I'm actually liking this new single player mode for Street Fighter, because not only that is pretty fun to play, but it also teaches you how to play the game as well, especially if you're gonna decide to play a different character set. So it is a good mode for you to get better at the game, do some combos and all that stuff. So I'm really glad to add some of that system. But I think all fighting games should be something like that. Have a single player dedicated mode where it teaches how to play the game, and then you can use all that knowledge you got from that mode to play, you know, against other people online, you know, or just play the arcade mode, whichever. So I do like that feature, and so far Street Fighter 6 it's been a pretty fun game, not gonna lie. I definitely like the new take they have on in terms of the art style, the graphics, and also pretty content rich too for a AAA game as well. So that is really good. Runs really well as well. It launched with no problem either, besides a few disconnect from the servers here and there. But other than that, Street Fighter 6 is definitely to be probably the best of the whole franchise in general. Now granted, I don't really play too much Street Fighter. I play a little bit of 5. I did play a bit on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is fantastic, by the way. But other than that, I'm not really the biggest Street Fighter fan, so there are going to be some lore and stuff in there that I probably will not get because I don't really play too much Street Fighter as much. I'm more of a Mortal Kombat or Dead or Alive type of person. So, but Street Fighter 6 probably be a good entryway for me to get into the Street Fighter universe, and hopefully by the time they release new content for the game will get even better, which I'm hoping so, because not only are they going to add new characters, they're going to add new stuff to World Tier mode as well. So I cannot wait for that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to Street Fighter 6. So I will be mainly focusing on the World Tier mode, but once I get some of the OG costumes unlocked for some of the fighters, I will be playing some of the arcade mode as well, and we might do some extreme battles, maybe some PvP here and there, but I'm not really a competitive type of person, so we'll probably won't do too much PvP, but like I will probably do some of them just to get the feel of how, you know, PvP is in Street Fighter 6, and knowing those people that play this game, you know, years, I probably will get my ass mollywopped by the pros, but you never know. So I'll probably try a little bit of that, see if I can whoop some butt, or they'll probably whoop my butt. It can go both ways, but yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to the playthrough for Street Fighter 6. We're only like a few days from now from the season 5 update for 2042, so that will be also another highlight that we're going to be checking out as well, because I'll be honest, 2042 went from a disaster launch to now a redemption arc now for the game now. So the game is definitely redeeming itself. Game is in a much better state, and now with season 5 at the horizon, I will definitely be checking it out because the new map looks pretty cool. The rework for Hourglass, hopefully it makes the map a whole lot more playable, as well as 3 new weapons and a couple of new gadgets. I'm really excited for the new map and the G36C that they added into the game, which is, they call it a GEW36, something like that. But if you played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, you guys will definitely remember the gun being as the G36C, which is a fantastic gun, and I have a feeling the gun is going to be an absolute banger for this latest update. The only thing they're also going to be, another new thing they're going to be adding also is 2042 attachments for the Vault guns and the camo as well, so that would be a nice change. I'm really curious how the Vault weapon are going to be with the 2042 attachments. Hopefully it'll be a lot more competitive than they were before without, you know, without the crazy attachments. And I believe it's only going to be for the sniper rifle and the assault rifles at the moment. So no SMG yet, unfortunately, but hopefully at a later date, you know, they will add attachments for the SMG as well, and maybe LMG too. So yeah, I forgot about LMGs. But at least we can use our favorite, you know, portal guns like the M416, the M16A3 with the 2042 attachments to make them a lot more, you know, effective, you know, in all-out warfare. And I'm looking forward to that because, man, like I say, we get that extended max for those guns, I'm guaranteed it's gonna be it's gonna be game over, is all to say. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Battlefield 2042 Season 5 update. I'm more looking forward to Battlefield 2042 than Call of Duty, because right now Call of Duty is pretty stale right now, and I am very disappointed that they're all going to release technically a new COD game, but it's really a MW2 expansion, but you gotta pay $70 for it. So I will probably not be buying that at launch. I kind of lost interest in Call of Duty. We'll probably wrap up season 3 and 4 for Modern Warfare 2. Then after that, I'm done with Call of Duty. I'm finished. I'm done with the bullshit that they pulled out. I'm done with the the amount of stuff that they focus on mainly cosmetic in the story, but not even bother fixing the game. And plus, there's a huge hacking problem going on as well. I'm not sure if MW2 is affected by it, but I know Black Ops Cold War and the other old COD games are being affected by the hackers. So I would not recommend playing those games because apparently they could crash your game, they get your IP address, they could get your information, personal information as well. So I would not even bother playing those games, but it could affect Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 as well. So I will just not play Call of Duty right now until they fix that shit. So but yeah, we might do some Modern Warfare 2 as well, just to finish up season 3 and 4, and then after that, no more Call of Duty for a while until potential new Black Ops coming out in either 2024 or 2025. Hopefully 2025, so that way it gives them enough time to release the game content rich instead of releasing bit by bit with the shitty faking live service system that they have for the game right now. So but yeah, 2042 Modern Warfare 2, keep an eye out for those because we're all going to be playing those games this month. Another game that I hopefully we'll be able to finish this month is Jedi Fallen Order. I believe we got pretty far into the game, but I'm not sure we are even close in beating the game. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a feeling we're getting a lot closer on beating the game. It's just a matter of doing all the exploration to like finding all the secrets and all that stuff, which is going to take some time. So I'm probably going to do that in my spare time. So I'll probably just focus on doing the story stuff. And then we'll probably do all that in our spare time and finding all the secret, on those planets. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to beat Jedi Fallen Order. So far, I am really liking the game and the storyline as well that the game has to offer. And I'm looking forward to Jedi Survivor whenever we beat Jedi Fallen Order. And hopefully those patches that they released for Survivor makes the game run a whole lot better, because I heard a lot of bad things about Jedi Survivor running pretty bad. So hopefully we don't run into too many problems, but no promises. Hopefully this month we'll be able to beat Jedi Fallen Order. I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 4 Remake as well last month, and we have gone as far as to the island, which is the last big area to explore. So we are getting pretty close to beating Resident Evil 4 Remake as well. So we are probably going to be able to beat that game this month as well in one run. So far I am liking Resident Evil 4 Remake. Is it a necessary remake? Not really. I really wish that they would remake Code Veronica, because that game absolutely needs a remake. And recently they did release a survey where they discussed which game do you want, which Resident Evil game you want to remake. They literally asked the fans which Resident Evil you want remake, and of course I voted Code Veronica, and hopefully many others as well, because honestly that is the only one that needs a remake, and then you can pretty much have a complete arc essentially at that point. Res 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4. That's all you need. I don't think 5 or 6 needs a complete remake. Like, those games should be left alone in my opinion. They should not even bother remaking them. Although I'm not opposed if they do it, unless they do some drastic change into the storyline. Honestly, 5 and 6 should be left alone. 6, I will not be opposed because the story is pretty freaking bad in that game. So if anything, I think 6, I will recommend 6 to get remake. But even still, the game runs really good. The gameplay is really good. So honestly, 5 and 6 should just be left alone. Code Veronica should be the priority in my opinion. So, but yeah, Res 4 Remake, expect a full playthrough, maybe potential a finished playthrough as well for Res 4 Remake, because I am getting pretty close to the end where, like I said, we're at the island already. We haven't found a regenerator yet, but I have a feeling the regenerator is going to be pretty damn savage once we find it. And I'm looking forward to it, guys, because Res 4 Remake so far has been a banger so far. I really like some of the new changes they make for it, excluding Ada Wong's voice. I will agree with many people that the voice actress for Ada Wong is not that good, But regardless, though, the amount of harassment that she got from the hardcore fans, I don't think that's not right. Especially death threats. You know, she did the best she can. You know, for what she got for the script and all that stuff. So honestly, she shouldn't get the full blame on that. It's just not right. You know, putting that amount of harassment on the voice actors. You know, that she's just trying to do her best, just doing the job, doing her best. You know, voice acting. You know, at a wrong, but. Besides that, Resident Evil 4 Remake is a pretty banger game, and I cannot wait and checking out Mercenary Modes and to see how different it is from the OG game, and see if it's better or not. But expect me to play this game probably 3 more times, because we got professional mode and we got infinite ammo. Plus, I haven't found out the secrets, so more likely I'll probably play this game multiple times before that's pretty much it. So. Other than that, guys, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it for Resident Evil 4 Remake playthrough and the conclusion. And last but not least, let's talk about Redfall, everybody. I'll be honest with you, Redfall. I really thought Redfall was gonna be, you know, decent, at least decent. I did not expect it to be the best game, but I expected it to be decent. But Redfall is a pretty bad game. Don't buy this game. Try this game out on Game Pass if you can. This game is not worth the $70, and don't even bother buying the game, the Bite Back edition, which is like $100. For God's sakes, do not buy this game. Redfall is horrible. As I just say, it's horrible. Like, I played a lot of bad games, but not as bad as Redfall. Like, this game just felt very undercooked, very unfinished. It's like the developers, you know, didn't even bother, you know, try to polish the game at all, and it shows. And plus, a lot of news have been coming out too that Arcane did not. They really want this game to get canceled, and it shows. They literally did the bare minimum on this game essentially, and Arcane really wanted this game to fail so that it could get canceled or being rebuilt into a single player game. But Microsoft, on the other hand, is like, nah, let's just release the game as it is, and at the result we get Redfall. And this is a game you should absolutely avoid like the plague. Like, is not good, guys. Trust me, it is not a really good game. It had a really good a good foundation. Like, it could have been good. The setting was pretty cool. You know, it's Left 4 Dead style game, but we fight against vampires. It had a lot of potential of being pretty good, but the game just fell flat. And it's just not that good, and it's just lazy too. On top of that, the cutscenes are all just a PowerPoint presentation, no animation whatsoever, and it is a bad game. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to redeem this game. I highly doubt it, but regardless though, I did promise I am going to release up to 10 videos as a mini-series for the Redfall, so I will continue my playthrough for Redfall until we reach that 10 video mark, and that's it. We're probably never going to play this game again. I don't care if they bring out new heroes or expansions, unless they do a huge overhaul in the game, make the game much more playable, make the AIs not dumb as hell, and iron out a lot of the bugs and issues this game has. It's a bad game. Like, I'd rather play Far Cry 6 over this game. I'd rather play Dead Island 2 over this game, because they at least did a much better job making the game fun and more interesting. Redfall does not have any of that, and like I said before, avoid this game like the plague. It's not a good game. It's not good at all. But like I said before, I will finish my mini-series for this game, so it is a promise that I have, you know, given out, so I will fulfill that promise. And I will complete the mini-series until the end of it. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. I'm not, but I'm doing it for all you guys. So stay tuned for the conclusion of the whole mini-series for Redfall. And please, like I said before, don't buy this game. It's not good. Another game I wanted to talk about is Sifu, which I did record it last month, but I didn't really have time to edit it, so it's still unedited right now. I just need to edit it, and plus I do need to probably need to tune out the difficulty down to normal, because playing the game on master, I got absolutely mollywopped. I was actually getting really pissed off at the game. You probably see some of that in the video footage as well. So yeah, the game, I kind of rage quit a little bit. I'll be honest, I rage quit, and I just need to take a breather. I need to get good at the game, play the game at normal instead of playing the game on hard, and just get good, because this game is, for what it is, I really like the game that's going forward. The style, the art style, the graphics, the music, even the gameplay itself is probably the biggest highlight. It's really good. It's just that I fucking suck at the game, and I'm bashing at the game for no reason, because I suck at the game and I'm making poor decisions on the on the situation I'm in the game. So I just need to get better at the game. Well, like I said before, I probably had to play the game on normal, because mastered on hard setting is really hard. But like I said before, I like the game. It's really good. I like it that this game is definitely a huge tribute to Hong Kong action movies, specifically the martial arts, which most of them involves martial arts, and playing the game, even playing the game on Cantonese too, makes it even more like, damn, this is old school Hong Kong action movie. So I will be playing a little bit of that. Like I said before, we'll play it on normal, because I suck at the game. I just need to get better at the mechanics at the game, get better, get good, and hopefully by the time we come back to it, I will be mollywopping the whole floor, because the game does have a world-like element. If you die several times, you have to restart the whole level. So pretty much you cannot die too much. You gotta be an absolute beast and just go straight into the thing. And I think that applies to all the other levels too. So if you die multiple times in this level, the next level you're gonna start with that amount of lives. So we have to nail it out of the park in this game. We have to do it, because if we don't, then we got to restart the whole game over and over again. That's not going to be fun. But yeah, stay tuned for Sifu, and hopefully we whoop ass, or we get our asses whooped. It can go either. I forgot to mention, but another big highlight for this month on June is System Shock Remake. Now this is a game that I've been keeping an eye on since 2017. Now this is supposed to come out, I think, 2020, and it got delayed several times, and I firmly believe System Shock Remake was not going to get released, but truth to be told, it came out on May 30th of this year. So I decided to buy the game, not because it's System Shock Remake, but because a lot of people have claimed this is a really good remake. So that's the only reason I bought it, is on the opinions of people who have played the game. And I have a feeling we're going to have a blast, because I haven't done System Shock playthrough at all in the channel. And if you guys don't know what System Shock is the game that pretty much gave birth to games like Half-Life and Bioshock. Also created by the same creator too that made Bioshock, Ken Levine as well, which he is currently making a new game called Judas, which we don't know too much about, but from what I've seen, some of the gameplay screenshots to show, it looks like a little bit more like Bioshock, if not maybe something crazy that we don't know yet. But regardless, without this game, there wouldn't be no Half-Life, there wouldn't be no Bioshock, because this game is pretty much the foundation of those type of genres of games. And I'm glad that this game got a proper, faithful remake, because a lot of people say it's really good. So I'm gonna hold their words on it, and we're gonna do a full playthrough on System Shock Remake, and to see if the game really lives up to its name or not. And hopefully it does, because I'm looking for I'm still looking forward to it. Ever since I wishlisted the game back in 2017, and now the game is out, I'm really hoping that this game does deliver, because we've been getting a lot of remakes lately, like Dead Space remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. Now we got the upcoming Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully Konami nailed it out of the park. Actually, they better nail it out of the park, because they cannot fuck up Metal Gear Solid 3. You can't fuck that up. You fuck that up, Konami is freaking done. That's all I'm gonna say. But as I was saying before, we've been getting a lot of good remakes, so I can't imagine System Shock Remake will be a big banger as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, because I am pretty excited in checking that out as well. And we're probably going to leave some audible mentions as well, games that we might potentially play this month, or we might not, but there are a couple of games I do want to check out, but I'm not sure it's going to be able to make it into the cut for this month. But keep an eye for those, because it might happen. But yeah, I think that's all I got today for the June month update video. Oh yeah, forgot one more game. that I am definitely going to be playing more is Wulong Fallen Dynasty. This is a game I've been kind of left off the hook for a little bit, and I kind of want to come back into the game because I think the expansion, one of the first expansion DLC is about to come out fairly soon, but it's still a little bit away. So I do want to, kind of beat the game first before we, before we start diving deep into the DLC. Because Wulong has been a pretty surprise for me. I do quite like the direction that the, Team Ninja are taking with, the Three Kingdoms setting to make it into, a dark fantasy setting, and it's a pretty cool game to say the least. I do quite like it. You don't get really too many games being set in ancient China, and Wulong I think did pretty good. They did it pretty good. It's also more authentic if you play the game on Mandarin Chinese as well. I think that's the best way to play the game, in my opinion. But yeah, so far Wulong has been pretty good so far, although the game is not easy. But I will have to give big credit to Wulong because that game has made me much better at doing the parries. Because me, I'm not a parry person, but I think by playing Wulong so many times, I think the game has definitely gotten me a whole lot better when it comes to the parry mechanics. So I had to make a big shout out for Wulong here. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make some pretty good progress in Wulong, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to it because Wulong absolutely slap. And last but not least, I also forgot this, Amnesia the Bunker. That's coming out in like a few days from now, and I cannot wait in checking out Amnesia because one, they're going back to its original roots, so the game is going to be horror, survival horror. It's going to definitely go back to making the game more scary now, which the previous Amnesia game was not like that. Also being made by the original developer as well, and also too is also set in World War I as well, so that's going to be interesting as well. They call the game the Bunker for a reason. And they're also going to be adding some shooting mechanics as well, so I guess you can call this game as an FPS survival horror game now. I guess you can call it survival horror at this point. And like I said, I cannot wait in checking this game out. This game is probably going to make me poop my pants, considering, like I said, it's made by the same developers of the OG Amnesia. So I cannot wait in checking out the Bunker. I have a feeling this game is going to slap. Like I said, I'm probably gonna poop my pants as well. There is a demo too I could check out as well, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna wait until I get my hands on the game and then we'll play it, because like I said, it looks pretty spooky and the game looks really good as well. So hopefully we'll make it out to the Bunker alive and in one piece, but something tells me that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's gonna be it today for the uploads for this month. I'm gonna try to keep this short as possible so that way I don't rant too long. So we got a couple of big games to play, as well as some indie games as well we're gonna play as well. But mainly we're all gonna be playing a lot of Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, and Jedi Fallen Order and Res 4 Remake for this month. And potentially Amnesia the Bunker as well, but something tells me we're not going to probably be able to make it to the end of that game, depending on how spooky that game is. But other than that though, yeah, that's going to be it for the monthly upload video. And yeah, I got nothing else to say here, besides, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I know I am. Just try to stay safe out there, hang out with your friends and families, and of course, happy gaming. And of course, I gotta give a big shout out to the subscribers that have been with me for so long. Big thank you for you guys for supporting the channel and sticking around for this long, because it means a lot to me, because you guys have been around since the start of my channel, and for that I'm very grateful, and thank you for your support for the channel. And of course, for the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you are looking forward to the future upcoming gaming content that I have planned for the channel, as well as a thousand of videos of playthroughs, guides, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff that I have uploaded over the past years. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and of course, welcome to the channel. And yeah, it means a lot to me for you guys, because without your support, I would not be doing this stuff. I would just be playing games on my own time, and that's it. but because you guys keep coming back and watching the videos, it keeps me uploading videos every day. So like I said before, thank you for your support, all of you. And I'm gonna end here for now. And of course, let's not forget about the free PC games giveaway. So if you guys are new to the channel, so every month I upload a monthly update video. I will be giving away free PC games. Now granted, it is going to be strictly PC only, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's going to be, I will be giving away PC games for free, up to 3, potentially 4. And it's going to be PC only, and it's going to be on the preferred platform. So it could be Steam, GOG, Epic Store, Ubisoft, EA, etc. And pretty much I will just post the codes here for you guys to redeem. So it is going to be a first come first serve, so get them while they last before they're gone for good. But other than that, guys, here it is, guys. Here are the free codes right here. Get them while they last, because they're all going to be gone pretty fast. They're all going to be random too, so it could be a big game, could be an indie game. You know, it's just going to be a big surprise, and hopefully it'll be something that you guys will be interested in playing, and you might get lucky and get a big title game as well. So keep an eye out for those codes, everybody. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end here for now. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys didn't, hit the dislike button. It's all up to you. And if you guys got any other games you want to suggest for me to play, or you guys got any tips and advice of how I should improve the channel, leave in the comments down below, and I will gladly check them out, especially on the tip and advice, because I have a feeling I got a lot of ways I could improve the channel, you know, in terms of how I upload the videos, the pacing, and all that stuff. Like I said, any tips and advice, I will greatly appreciate them, and I will check them out. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end here for now, and have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, stay awesome, happy gaming, and until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.